First, want to congratulate Baylor, Coach Art Browse. They did an excellent job as a team of playing today. I thought overall, just as a team, they really played great together. Defensively, they really were all over us all day. And then offensively, we had our moments. I thought we had a tight game with 4 minutes to go in the first half, and then you know, we had too many penalties. Defensively, we have a stop on third down, have them backed up, going to get the ball back, and we line up offside. So we had 2 of those that led to scores, where we lined up to have a stop on third down, and we line up offsides to give them a first down and or give them another shot at it, and it leads to 2 touchdowns. So we didn't play near smart enough in those areas. So overall, again, they just they outplayed us in outplayed and outcoached. When I say that, I mean all of us together. So you know, they're a good, great football team.
Bob, how much did it hurt you earlier that you didn't score early in the game with your scoring shots and opportunities?
Yeah, it hurts. I mean, we were horrible in 3rd and shorts, 4th and shorts, goal line. You know, just you know, they you know, out executed us definitely, and yeah, you got to make those. You're not going to come in here and have 1 touchdown and whatever it is, the middle of the 3rd quarter, and think you're going to win. You know, it's just not going to happen, and we didn't execute near well enough to give ourselves a chance.
Your defense came in, seemed like a good plan, playing well early. How much, I know you always say offensive defense has to play together, how much did the offense kind of just finally chip away your defensive performance?
It chipped away at our team's performance. In the end, you have to stay on the field. I don't know, you know, how many 3-and-outs we had, but way too many, and you're not going to go out there and keep putting your defense out against Baylor and continue to give them opportunities and not, you know, not have it affect you.
Big game scenario like this, why do you think you guys had so many mistakes?
Just we didn't coach them obviously well enough, and they didn't do a good enough job paying attention to detail. When I say mistakes, though, you know, a lot of the mistakes are penalties. In my mind, lining up offsides is a player's responsibility. That isn't something you ought to have to coach. What we do coach, you line up on the right side of the football, not on the football. So some of it's their responsibility, and ours as coaches, it's always that way.
What's your injury situation like that? A lot of guys.
It's not good. We'll find out. All the guys that went off the field were hurt, so we'll see how that ends up.
Bob, did you feel good about the offensive game plan coming into this game?
Well, you know, sure. But obviously now it wasn't executed very well.
Bob, how big was that interception, would you say, there late in the first half?
It was big. It was huge. You know, so it was big.
Bob, you tried 2 quarterbacks, obviously with 2 different styles a little bit. Talk about that, how that developed, and what you were looking for there.
We were looking for just some different options running the football, and you know, obviously, you know, Trevor has a much different gear than Blake does running those plays, but they played them pretty well.
Did you guys think that the running game, standard running game, running backs, tailbacks, fullbacks might not work?
Well, when it didn't work real well, we did run them. How'd they look to you?
You said it did or didn't?
We did run them. How'd they look?
Yeah, not very good.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Why
we're trying some other options.
Why change it so radically, though, Bob, when it seemed like you were coming out of the Tech game playing so well offensively?
Well, it isn't radical. Though, being able to come out and run a series with some zone read and pulling the ball, that isn't all radical. We run those plays with both quarterbacks. One guy happens to run it a little bit better. And they have had, some other people have had some success with it. We did.
Were you hamstrung-wise with looking back, game plan-wise with Millard's injury?
I'm not going to put it on that, but you know, I'm not saying that. You can say it or not say it. That's not a question I'll answer.
Bob, what did you think of your defensive performance? They had to play a lot. At times, it looked like they held up very well against this team, but in the end, you know, you give them 40 points, but they're on the field a lot too.
Well, and how many short fields?
Yeah.
There's, I don't know, 3 or 4 of the scores are on the front side of the 50. So, you know, that it's, you know, as a team, it didn't work well. We didn't play well as a team.
Now, if you played Baylor, how would you assess Baylor?
Excellent football team. I knew that coming in. I knew everyone talks about their offense, which is really good, but I knew their defense was really good with all the seniors that they have.
Did you feel like the momentum on the field and off the field had just gotten too far away, whether it was late in the first half, I guess?
Well, that's what I said. With 4 minutes to go, it's a 10-5 game, and all of a sudden they have, we have them stopped, back up on a 3rd and 10, and we're offsides. So they get another shot at it, make it, they end up scoring a touchdown, on that drive, and then we throw an interception and give up another touchdown late.
You can't give up momentum to a team like that, I guess.
No,
Right?
well, you of course not.
Bob, are you sitting here at this point in the season offensively? You've been up and down. How do you assess that as a coach? Where do you need to make more progress? Is it with the coaching? Is it with the players?
It's all of it. All of it needs to improve.
Is Bell still your guy?
We'll see. Yes. In fact, it's not his fault. But, overall, sure. Blake's not a guy we're looking to change.
Would you look at doing anything different with your play calling? Assigning it to anybody else?
No.
Are you saying?
I'm not saying. I'm saying we're going to assess everything on Saturday, Sunday when we get back from recruiting, and we'll see what we do from there.
All right, guys.